When I was about to start this YouTube video, I had, a few people tell me, yeah, do it, do it, do it. And, it's something to do. I mean, I like to talk and I feel like I'm an educated person. I don't know everything, but I do know that communication is the key. And why not share your thoughts and feelings and your education and your little bit of know-how with some people. And they was just like, just be yourself. And that was the thing that stuck out of all the advice that people gave me was, if you're going to do this, just be yourself. So, I just find myself having a lot of deep conversations with people. Motivating, talking about the bullshit that goes on in the world, uh, how to uplift each other, thinking outside the box, how to make money, how there's a million ways to make money and how we waste our time, how I waste my time. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, this could go nowhere. It could. Hey, but at the end of the day, I know I'm leaving my mark somewhere. People going to be able to pull up this video and say, well, damn, they're going to cook it right there. I'm going to live forever as long as the internet live. So at the end of the day, I'm leaving a legacy behind, and people are going to be able to go back and look at that and like, damn, she was talking about some real shit. And I mean, like I said, the main issues most of the time going to be about love. Most of the time going to be about the bullshit that's going on out here in the world. Might be about religion. And sad to say it or not, sometimes it might be about lesbian shit and gay people. It might be funny sometimes. Hey, but if it's going to be about me and me keeping it real and me being who I am, that's just who I am. Hey, I've been, I can make a little story, a little short video right now about, me. I should write a book. I think we all should. Uh, at this point in my life, I ain't ashamed to talk about nothing that I've been through. Um, I will hopefully soon be off probation after 5 years. I was sentenced to 5 years of federal prison back in 2010. I was released in August of 2014. And the crazy backstory behind that, since I'm being myself and I'm keeping it real and being me, one of the things I tend to talk about is how people do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hey, I have accepted responsibility for everything that I've done. But I can also tell a story about the people that played a part in my story and the things I take responsibility for. So I was set up on 2 individual cells by a female that I was having relationships with and stopped those relations. This person was now in a relationship with someone that I was some kin to. And me being who I am and being a people pleaser, that's one of my faults and one of those things I have to deal with as a human being. And part of me feels like I did a little reap what I sow type of shit for even fucking with the girl. But here we are. And she done set me up and I'm taking, some weed and all this type of stuff to go chill, smoke with them. And she done set me up on this the second cell. So they stopped me on my way. And that steamrolled and into me being federally indicted. And on some stuff they call ghost dope and stuff that they didn't even really see, but because of word from a confidential, deemed credible source said that we did XYZ. So now the feds are indicting me based off of this. There's some real fucked up people in the world. And still to this day, I don't understand. But I guess that's the law of the world. How you can go to jail based off something somebody said. You don't got no proof. I ended up taking the polygraph, all this stuff. Ended up uh, accepting the plea, getting the mandatory minimum. I'm here today. But it's taking me down some paths, and I got stories to tell that might come up in some of these videos. But I mean, hey, yeah, I'm gonna approach a whole lot of issues and a lot of things, and this just me sharing a little bit of who I am and a little bit of what I done been through. And like I said, I know we all got a story to tell, and it's about opening your mouth and letting somebody know you ain't alone in this world. And some people tend to feel like the next person ain't gonna understand, or that they ain't been through what I've been through. Well, the reality of it is, there's a lot of people in this world, and a lot of times we done been through some of the same things. And if you tell somebody what you're going through, either they gonna understand, sympathize, or empathize. And those three things gonna help you in the long run, because you ain't just holding it in and festering all this stuff that's got you broken and torn and hurt and depressed and down and out. You don't see no light in the world. Everything dark. Communication, man, it will open the doors to a lot of things in life, and people just don't realize it. I be, and I guess it's just, the story in it, and it just be like, why they don't just say this, or why they don't just tell them, man. And I would watch soap operas with my mom and them for years and years. I'm like, man, this shit drug on forever when all they had to do was tell somebody something. But that's life. We will hold shit and hold shit, sweep it under the rug, forget about it, act like you ain't got no feelings, act like you ain't got no emotions. You hard, you tough, you a man, you done been through that, done that, it don't affect me no more, blah, 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 blah. God gave us emotions for a reason. Quit acting like you won't feel nothing so the next motherfucker will think you took that shit like a G. For who? Took it for a G for what? For why? Yeah, you got played. Yeah, you got hurt. Yeah, something happened where you supposed to feel some type of way. I mean, at the end of the day, you ain't no fucking robot. You ain't no motherfucking piece of clay that don't got no feelings. When you cut, you bleed. When you fall, you gonna hurt. I mean, you don't have to go to the doctor for a reason. Shit, you been pregnant, you had a cramp, you pulled up for a layup and pull your back muscle or something. Like, nigga, hey, quit acting like you ain't got no fucking feelings just cause the next nigga sitting around watching or somebody gonna have something to say. What they eat ain't gonna make you shit and vice versa. Live your life. People hurt people all the time. And 9 times we hurting each other because we ain't even talking about what's really wrong. You scared to tell the people that's around watching or on Facebook or whatever that they did so and so and so, and this why you acting or you responding the way you responding. You don't want people in your business. This world is fucked up. But I could just be me and talk about the shit. But I got feelings. I'm a woman. I ain't scared to be sensitive and talk about what I'm going through and try to get on the same page with somebody, and let's come to an understanding. And if we don't come to an understanding, hey, we can move on and laugh and talk about it. Maybe we can come back and approach the issue next week or something. I don't know. But life too short to keep acting like you ain't got no feelings, then to show up at the funeral crying. You didn't care last week. You was a G. Man, come on, man. Let's start keeping it real with each other. If you're going to be a G, keep it real. Check somebody. Tell them how you really feel. Tell them that whatever they did was fucked up and you don't want them to do it no more. Don't mean you a bitch. Don't mean you sensitive. That's you setting boundaries with motherfuckers. Because if you give a motherfucker an inch, they feel like they can ice skate on your ass. Yeah. I'm just keeping it real.